Mojang accounts banned from Minecraft online multiplayer. Should you migrate to a Microsoft account? It is I, Mr. T, your friendly neighborhood voice, and I tell you what I currently think and do myself. No. Not yet, if at all, if any possible. Read this disclaimer though. There are many mistakes you can make and issues regarding Microsoft accounts, and ways to protect your privacy better, once you might have to migrate someday, when there will be no options left. But that's a topic for another video Mary or I will talk about. So what options to play with others do you still have? Before we have a look onto servers that offer you unmigrated folks even more possibilities, for today we'll look into what's to know about Open to LAN, as this option might already suffice the needs for some of you. Can you invite other players into your world save? Can you join any player's world save? What about Minecraft chat reporting? Can you also report in Open to LAN? Who can report whom? Which type of Minecraft account can these three beauties here be? We will clear all of that in this video. Stick around until the end, for I will reveal to you a very important detail you might otherwise not realize. As I explained to you in this video, you can still play Minecraft Java Edition as Mojang account if you use third-party launchers, one of them being PolyMC, and currently the only one I can suggest, as it's the only one I checked thoroughly and of which I know it still accepts also Mojang accounts, not only Microsoft. Open to LAN. In Minecraft Java Edition, you could thus far invite other players, or also own additional accounts, into a world save, by clicking the button Open to LAN. Players in your local network could enter your world save, as it would appear in their launcher under multiplayer. Players from outside of your local network, worldwide, could enter your world save if they had your IP, the port, and you opened that specific port in your router settings. Due to the so-called player safety measures Microsoft Mojang established, there have been a couple changes which also affect Open to LAN now. To understand those changes, we have to at first look at the three different accounts that currently exist. Microsoft accounts, Mojang accounts, offline accounts, also called cracked or pirate. With these accounts, you don't necessarily have to have purchased Minecraft and can log in as any in-game name. Of course this video is targeted solely towards legitimate buyers of Minecraft Java Edition, Mojang accounts, who cannot or refuse to migrate to Microsoft, mentioning offline accounts is needed for a total picture, and also due to future videos in this mini-series where they will be mentioned again, in order to protect players from dangers they can in theory encounter. To make matters clearer, we will call players joining an Open to LAN within a local network, home players, and players joining from outside, from anywhere in the world, global players. Good news first. It doesn't matter which type of account functions as host for an Open to LAN world. Microsoft, Mojang, offline. All of them can be host, so that's great. If we go by legal and vanilla means, global players who want to join others' Open to LAN Minecraft world save, can only be Microsoft accounts though. Neither global Mojang nor global offline accounts can join somebody else's Open to LAN Minecraft world save, unless they're home players, players within that Open to LAN account's local network. That means, simplified, you can invite any type of account within your own home network, but, as soon as you want to Open to LAN globally, without any additional measures, only Microsoft accounts will be able to join your world save. Let's have a look at player skins and Minecraft chat reporting within an Open to LAN world save. If the host of an Open to LAN world save is either a Mojang or a Microsoft account, their player skin, if they have one, will show up in-game. The same goes for any Microsoft account that joins the Open to LAN world save. However, even though at this point in time, Mojang accounts can still be authenticated via Mojang servers, their skin will not show up if they join an Open to LAN world save. Of course, offline accounts don't contain any skin information, so they will always display as Steve or Alex. By vanilla means, this can't be changed, but there are potential other options, if skins would be important for you. As you can see here, Microsoft accounts can hypothetically report Mojang, and of course also offline accounts, However, as you got to know in this video here, that's not an issue in this case. I also told you Mojang accounts cannot report other players, neither Mojang nor Microsoft. This also of course applies to offline accounts. But no matter the account type, any account type can hide any account type's messages by clicking the according icon in the player interactions screen. So, is Open to LAN any good? Well, it depends on your personal use case. The good news is, both Mojang as well as even offline accounts can open to LAN, be it for home or global players. As mentioned before, home players can be any account type, and by legal and vanilla means, global players can only be Microsoft players, but it's still better than nothing. Now very important details I promised you in the beginning of this video, after this warning. Be aware that this video is but a snapshot of a fraction of time. It's not safe to assume Open to LAN for unmigrated Java or offline players will be here for eternity in future Minecraft versions, with currently available legitimate means, such as third-party launchers. As soon as the time approached where there won't be any legit means left, I hope I will find the words to guide you what to do instead, without getting Mary into legal jeopardy. If so, and I or Mary would be still around, check for update videos on that matter. However, and here's your important detail. At this point in time, it seems that Open to LAN for Minecraft versions prior to 1.19 will always be available, within those limitations you've heard about in this video. That means, even if Microsoft decides to disable Open to LAN in future versions for anyone but Microsoft accounts in older Minecraft versions, you will always be able to Open to LAN, as disabling that would require changing the client itself, for all Minecraft versions, which currently seems unlikely. Open to LAN is essentially handled similarly to so-called offline servers. But what to do if someday also third-party launchers don't accept Mojang accounts anymore? All of those topics and more are for another time, mayhaps. This was a service message by yours truly, Mr. T, your friendly neighborhood voice. Are you a human? I love humans. And I love tea. Tea is good. Peace.